Good morning, everybody. This is Davey from the New Trader. This is Noreen. Beautiful Monday here, and let's see what we find in the market to trade. The weekend was a little bit conflicted, geopolitically talking, and in general, let's see. Like I know we are a bit late, so we won't talk much about what is out there. We're just gonna be trading, and we may talk about the idea for the trade for sure, like that we still communicated. But what I'm saying, I'm not going around too much talking before, as the market is just about to open. So, Marie, how are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic. Like you said, beautiful day, very warm, great weekend. Cold is leaving, still a little there. And I think we're going to have a good day. And how are you doing, Davey?
Good. And good energy, good. Very busy as always, but no complaints. Like you have been, I feel the productivity is aligned with the.
Yeah,
with the
that was
efforts.
a lot of nice work on the property there. So
Yeah.
good
So.
job.
Yeah. So, is there anything you're looking? I see that QUBT was kind of tanking. Like
You
I mean,
took
like
the words
wow,
right out
what
of my
happened there?
mouth. So when I'm looking at QBT, for me, it would be a very nice opportunity. I'm looking at QBT to see, we've got a really big position at 15. 15 is almost 600 lot. So that's very, very interesting. It's not far from there. It's at 1585. We just got a big order go through at 1583, and I'm saying, okay, well, you know what? It's maintaining well. So we'll see what happens at the open, because I don't know if we're going to have enough continuity to be able to bring us to 15. But right now at 1583, there's a big order a big order that went through, and it's maintaining there. So it could be a very good place to along, because what a pullback.
Yeah, definitely.
And you were talking about AMD.
Yeah, AMD like taking the foot out of the plate from NVDA. So this is just bumping up quite nice, quite looking good there. Probably like let's say I was looking at Nvidia right before you mentioned it. Maybe AMD is gonna be a better play, as Nvidia is kind of weak right now. But I will take my time. Like I mean, as I say, we don't have to shoot too much. We just have to wait for the right play, and I'm gonna be patient in that matter. So market is open. Watch
Yeah,
out.
let's have
Volatility
fun.
is right there, and I don't see. Nvidia is not looking.
QUBT is pulling back to the 1550 first step.
It's important to know that we have a 945 S&P Composite PMI
Okay.
flash and manufacturing PMI flash as well. Everything is flash. Global service, existing home sales, and those numbers are coming out between 945 and, if I'm not mistaken, 10 exactly. So watch out there. As I say, I want to look at NVDA for the open, and that's NVIDIA is kind of weak. It's a relative. It's a little bit contradictory or contradicting. Say that it's weak because he have been holding the 42, the 43 quite well, but at the same time, it's like it's below the 200 moving average, and it have been taking a very long time getting there. So I'm probably gonna drop off an order at that price. Let's see. I think as I say, I'm gonna drop off an order. Let's see if we can get that.
What a pull from SPY.
Yeah, definitely. Like I mean, volatility is just crazy right now. So as I say, I have an order to go long on NVDA. Probably I won't get that, but if I don't get it, I'm gonna be looking at a better price. Was Nvidia just probably a short? Probably yes, but 42.96. There we go. Patience is the key element with those markets.
So why is everything flushing so much?
Maybe the geopolitical situation that we're having. You know, the state attack three. You know that like
Yeah.
the three facility.
Mm-hmm.
I moved my order on Nvidia. Probably it won't work, but I just wanna see if I am right or not. Let's see. Like yeah, it was a decent lot. Yeah, it didn't work, so we got out immediately. So SPY is really tanking right now.
So it's at a level right now that on the tape we had a big order, a big buy at 593.60. We'll see how it's going to react.
So I took a little short on Nvidia. Let's see if it's gonna be working or not. It seems to be working. My target is 42, but I'm expecting 42 to no hold. So I don't have the best price, but this is the price I can get. So I know that 43.40 was better, but yeah, let's see. This is not looking like it's gonna get there, and yeah, we just have to wait. The 70 was better even. There we go. Too fast.
Too furious.
Yeah, I don't like my price. There we go. I got out. I say I didn't like that price, so my last shot on Nvidia, and let's see if it does work. I'm trading QUBT. Nice.
So there's a Trump social post of saying keep oil low.
Yeah, he think he can tell everybody what to do.
Is there anything interesting on your side, Davey?
I would like to take Nvidia short now because I missed the long, but having trouble getting there. I drop off the order there if it ever works. It's okay, but what's up?
Good morning, Larry. Okay, so SPY's new high.
Mm-hmm.
SPY still pushing, making new highs.
Yeah.
So I went long on QBTS at 15.98 at the open.
Mm-hmm.
Popped up, broke even, got me out. Now I'm back in again, 15.98. It's crossed a VWAP, and I'm looking because there's a significant order at 16.50, and
Okay.
there's one as well at 16.41, and then 16.60. So it's at a really good price right now.
QBT. Oh, that looks very good.
Which one?
QBT.
Yeah, I think so too, right? It's at a really nice level. It reacted well with the VWAP. Well, initial reject. So we got a 10 o'clock home sales. Okay. 53.1 came out for the S&P.
Okay.
And it's a little bit, it's above forecast of 52.9, but above the previous of 53.5. So that should be good news.
Understood.
So the S&P Composite and Servicing PMI came up above prediction, but below previous. Not by much, by 2.2, but it's above, which is good news,
Yeah.
right? Are you in any trade, DG?
No, I'm trying to get that trade, but everything is going without me, and like for now it's okay. I just don't want to chase it. Okay, I'm trying to go AMD long, but like I sleep too much on that one. Like, and it was because I was trying to trade Nvidia, and Nvidia went without me, and that's okay. It's just Nvidia, like probably looking south at some point.
So right now,
But,
SPY has got a little bit of resistance there, but at 595 we had a big orders, and it was big, a significant stack. So I had that at 595.81. If it goes through, we should be good for longs.
okay,
So going through that level, let me check on SPY. What do we have, SPY? What do we have? So 598 seems to be a top for SPY.
I moved my order on AMD.
On Nesta. Okay, there you go.
I was trying to buy AMD 130, 150, but in my observation, the 132 it was big enough that he can push it to the 131.00, I think,
Okay.
before it really go to the one to fight again with him. So instead of bidding at 130, 150,
Yeah.
I choose to bid at 131.00, 131.03.
Here comes the money.
Very good.
So it's been good. I've been taking partials at all the levels that I've identified. The next one is going to be $17 even. It represents a 200. We've got a good position there. And there we go. We're on our way for QUBT.
I got AMD at the price I wanted,
Good job.
and now let's see if he hold. He's supposed to hold there, but we don't sleep on that, you know. It's it's a very clean bounce. So, ooh la la.
Let's go.
Come on. Who is that?
Seven.
AMD got me out as well, so that's okay. We only have to wait for the right moment.
I like it.
That was a good shot. It's just it didn't work.
There we go. 17 on deck.
I'm gonna take a look around. Nvidia.
Let's go, 17. Let's go. I want my partial.
So let's try that NVIDIA. Their probably is that going to that.
And there we go.
Nice.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Okay, so the next level for SPY is 596.40. Okay, so we're 10 cents above on QUBT. We still have a good, now we've got a good position of 17.17. 17.15, sorry.
So I got back on AMD. This time I just got half, and if it works, I'm gonna add. And I'm looking for the claim of the 131. Once we claim the 131 for good, I'm gonna add exactly the 131,
Okay.
and we will see. But it's not working right now. It's just going down. Okay. By the penny didn't get me out, but it got me out now. So now, that one, we're gonna let it play. Yeah, that one.
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
Okay, so 596.40 for SPY. Chomp chomp, eating it up. So I took a double partial because of the resistance at 17.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Oh wow, this is great. 1708, we've got a position. 1715, we got a position. We've got another position at 1753, and we've got a position 1760 and 1717. So this should be a nice little, could be slower, so right now than it was since the open. So I need to pack a little bit of patience. Okay, 15, let's go. On that. Okay, so SPY's getting resistance to 596.40. That's a level that we determined this morning. Let's go check it out. So 1715 on QUBT, still not there. So SPY, talk to me, SPY. 597 for SPY is pretty significant. So 597, what you doing? So we don't want QUBT to be losing the 17. I would be sad. still strong RSI. The RSI on SPY is still going up. Surprising. But it did take quite a drop.
Oh, the SPY?
Right? It took a drop during the weekend. So a little bit of restabilization here. I'm glad I did my double partial at 17, but we still have a good position at 17.10. And now we've got a tape that's building nicely at the 18, with the tape going through the 18, so this could be a nice trade. If it can escape the 17 for the QUBT. Wow, IMS. IMS, look at this. Caca. That's almost $20. And if I'm not mistaken, our GTI, nice, okay, it found a nice pop at 10.30. That's a nice one too. But it's not climbing as quickly as, but wow, our GTI. It should go right up to the PCL. Well, come on now, QUBT. I know you said you were going to test my patience, but oof. SMCI is definitely not aligned today. Let's go. There we go. Come on, let's push.
SMCI. I see. UBT.
0.8% for home sale. 0.8% compared to negative 0.2 previous.
Hey, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Wow, and we've got Feds at 2 and 2:30. Let's go.
What happened?
So Trump has been tweeting, keep the
oil.
oil low.
Yeah.
And then he said to his energy minister, drill, baby, drill. And he's already replied, on it, sir. And there we go. It's nice, a government that communicates about big Fed decisions and big, political decision through a social app. Very different.
That's the life, the world we are at right now, unfortunately.
Yup. Okay, we should be seeing a little bit of a pop here. That was my level. Let's be disciplined.
Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
NVDA is
Did they replace JPA?
Not yet.
Because there's Michelle Bowman speaking right now, and she says she is open to cutting rates.
Yeah, from what I know, they no, we haven't replaced.
So Spy 597 was a little bit of a. We'll see what happens. On the tape, that was clear too. But with all these good news coming out with the housing,
Not sure, man. Like I have been not doing that good today. Like it's not like I mean me as a trader. Yes, I have been executing my plan. It's just I haven't worked as good.
okay,
And like now, I just gonna have to start. Yeah, like partially,
I like that.
and
But that's part of the plan, right?
yeah, it's just yeah, it has been
Okay.
chopped up here and there.
Okay. It must be the miracle of the pool. Because this morning I'm trading very nicely, very calm,
Oh, you do your pool workouts?
very clear.
Yeah, that's cool. It's
Miracle of water. That's okay. You know, I've been a mermaid before.
Here comes the money, money, money.
for anybody watching, it haven't been easy those trades today for me. Marie did a little bit, well, way better than me. She is killing QBT to the low. I'm gonna try to hold on to the AMD. I think we have a lot of potential there. If I see there is the sizes which
Let's go.
okay,
50's on deck.
okay, I'm gonna add on AMD.
Let's go 50. You're close to it. You're close to it. Let's go.
So I'm trying to add to AMD as I say, and let's see if this guy really manifests or not.
Where's my next station?
Money talk.
Here comes the money, money, money.
88.
Same thing I say all the time, like the side was there, now it's not there anymore, so I'm gonna keep it there. Me la pelas, me la pelas,
1788 should be my next sure station. And I might completely get out on 18. It depends on how the tape is going to be looking. Is it going to continue to populate? But right now, 18 seems to be a top if we're looking on the tape. So I'm going to put that there. Excuse me.
Excuse you.
1788 still there.
Híjole. Híjole.
money,
That's how I
money,
do
money.
it. Poof! I felt that one.
Pas facile, mon ami, pas
Pas
facile.
facile. AMD is really doing very, very well.
That's the one I'm trading.
Good job. Good call.
I'm going the other way on NVDA. Wanna play with me, NVIDIA?
Wow.
Come on,
So
play
there
with
you
me.
go.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
You're not the caliber of stock that I am. That's the caliber of trader.
1770. Yay. Okay, so that was a nice order that went through. And we still have some interest, still popping. Should get to 1788. And that's where I'm going to be taking my next partial. Wow, this is a nice trade. This has been a nice trade, people.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they cannot see your screen, but I see your executions. So very
Well,
nice.
that's why I've been saying them out loud. They've been great. The execution, I gave it one shot. I did a loss, but then, hey, you know what? I went to, my first one was QBTS. And then when it got me out, one loss, I saw the tape. I wasn't as impressed. I went to QUBT immediately. I'm glad I left it. QBTS is really not. Was not as attractive as QUBT.
So I'm breaking here on AMD. I'm gonna take a little break. I'll be back right away.
I
So we are
love
back now.
it. I love it. I love the confidence. So
Yeah.
there.
Killing me softly with this song. I missed the add-on. I wasn't the only one that missed this. Okay, so I have the order there. If I ever get there, I will add. But
Quite a position at 17, but that's okay. If it gets me out, I'll go back in. I'd rather break even, not leave anything there. Definitely pull back. Nicely done.
okay.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
Check SPY. I'm breaking even. So let's go and check SPY a little bit. And there we go. Okay, so 598.50 heavy for SPY. So
I'm all out.
Here we go.
598.50 for
Here
SPY.
comes the money, 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 money.
Pardon me. Now I go short.
What's the tape say?
That's the right thing to do.
I
So,
love it.
Let's just put a mark here because you're gonna be very confused after. But that's what I did. I just flipped my position right there. Right there. I liquidated everything, just came back at the other side. So, and
Wow.
yeah,
So
there.
there.
Yeah. So those three triangles for whenever I explain it later. I flipped the size. Maybe it won't work now. Let's see. Something very funny happened, but it should work because yeah, it should work. I'm gonna keep it tight. Let's see. There's a lot of interest for that price, and I don't know in which direction. But they create damage with less sizes than what is going on right now. So I don't see why it wouldn't keep the damage going. So I try to get conscious about it before I take it. What I
Okay.
mean by that, like having this stock going just up, like super strong. No, like seller here, seller there, slow path there. Like it could be the wrong one to short because I really want to short the BDA, but I think it's a healthy shot there.
Okay.
I pay back already all my losses, so this is risk to reward ratio is just worth it. So
So for me here on QUBT, we've got a little bit of battle at 1730. We're losing it a little bit. There's a really strong position at 17. So we've got some people that would like to go back into the long for QUBT, hoping to get 17 back. It's the 50 EMA. It could definitely pull back to there. I'm breaking even. I'll get back in if I need to, no problem. But I'm hoping it's not going to go back to there because, like I said, we've got a good little battle at between the 25 and the 30. But right now we're printing 24, so it could be that we're going to go back down to 17. Breaking even, not losing anything on there. and just will go back in. Because it could then, because we've got a double shield somewhat, we've got a big position of 700 lot, that's 17, and then we've got 695, 1695, 1693 that are both over 100 lots, so that could be a really good one to go back into the upside.
Ay, papá.
And it got me out, as we said. So let's see what it's gonna go at 17 and go back in.
Watch that tape, my guy. Watch that tape. Now you know that the buyer were at 132. So your target is 132. Which is about 4R. No, it's more than that. 6R. And the same thing, I just don't want to get blocked after, but
Mm-hmm.
watch out just in case the party's finished on that one.
Yeah, exactly. I think the 17 is gonna tell us a lot, the 10 and the 17. Because I agree. The party could be finished.
Yeah, like last.
I would like it to reach the PCL. I don't think that that's asking too much. But we need to have participation, right?
Yeah,
So
she's taking care of BT. Yeah, like it's trapping to two important levels there. Like I
right,
mean,
exactly.
so probably like it can work as it can, no, but like you just don't want to be in the wrong side. Like myself on AMD here, like if we keep offering that price, maybe I want to be out. But because this is yeah, it's decent. It's just like if I use my logic and the sizes and all those things I was considering when I reverse, and the reason why I reverse, I have to allow myself to take the loss. It shouldn't print above that right now. Not before it come to 132. And as I say, I know they are not showing their sizes because they are buying, but like they are not in the level 2 right now. They will wait for it to go close to it, and then they will light up. That happened at 132.
Well, what I'm liking right now is the positions that we have at 17 for QUBT, they're reducing their position. I still believe it's got
But
to
that,
go
that
there,
that's
but-
good toward the opposite direction.
Hmm?
Like that's normally good. Like what they are offering, the ask or the bid.
the bid.
Yeah, exactly. That will be long.
Mm-hmm. So I like what's happening here, but
You are still going long, right?
correct.
Yeah, like I'm exercising something here on AMD,
Okay.
and like from Friday, like I was talking with my friend, and I say, oh, let's go back and look at the trade I took Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and what I find out is that I'm not holding the trade for long enough anymore.
Oh,
So that's not good. Like I have to find there is a sweet spot. Like I mean,
correct.
but too little, which is what I'm doing. I'm holding for too little. Like I mean, and they were fantastic trades, but it's like it's just if you don't have reason to liquidate those things, like oof, you will make like 3 times the money. And that was what I kind of was mentioning there.
Okay.
Like for example, there is a very easy question that, well, it's easy to reply depending on your strategy and things like that. But like, let's say people say, like, let's say I went full size at that 133.04 right here, and it's very common that they ask, if you know that it's going to go short, like, why you took so much partial before? Like here, I'm going long. Why do you partial everything so fast if the move is maybe this length? Well, the truth on that is that we really don't know. Like, we're gonna see this, and we're gonna see people showing up here, and they can be either sellers or buyers, and like they're gonna have a very impacting result in the price. Like right now, for example, like if I go out right there, I am more than the target for the day. So, but more than the fact that I am out for more than the target for the day, if I take a red trade, I'm gonna be blocked immediately. So that system that I have in play there is hurting my trade a little bit, but it's helping me to keep the profit. And
Okay.
temporarily, I'm gonna keep it like that. But what I am saying here, like you see me, right, what I'm doing now, I'm risking 15 cents in this trade yet, and I am expecting it to go to 130.52. So 130.52. Yeah, right. Probably so. 130.52. So that's my target for now. About the coming is no dead on there. Like, I mean, I just have to keep watching the tape. So, but what I was saying is, like, when I said to my friend, "Hey, let's go back and look at those trades," I was trading like this here, like long out, long out, long out. Fantastic trading. Like I did a very good day. It's a Friday, and then let's say like in the predominance of the trade, like the trade went all the way down here, but I was out right here. So, like that's what I'm trying to say here. Let's see if we can exercise that. Like right now, what I have to do for me to be able to do that, and you have to get welded to the tape,
I agreed.
to that trade that you're
That
gonna be
is so
holding like that.
important.
Why you have to be welded to the tape? Because now I want to see exactly where every seller show up and what effect he have on the stock. Like basically, we never went to 132. They show up a little bit before. What I want to see now, where they're gonna show up. Probably they did show up already, and I was just talking and I didn't see it. But no, like the size that is okay, and it's not that relevant, is at 132. But that may not hold because we have already made a lot of volume today. We have went through 22 million shares, so that might be nothing. So, and yeah, let's watch out. Let's see what he wants to do. I think we have to break WWAP. And oh my goodness.
Tienes hambre. Tengo hambre.
You?
Yeah.
You want to take a break? We can go for a euro or something. And
Okay, we got a little battle happening.
that's no good. Like right now, and I said this last week. When do I know that I want to buy the VWAP? This is a VWAP I don't want to buy. As simple as that.
Why?
Because there is nobody buying.
Oh,
So
well, that would make sense.
they may show up right there actually, like like they come at the spot. But oh my goodness, am I having a good day?
Well, you know what? Not liking what happened there. You lose 17 and I'm out of here.
Ooh la la. Pedrito. There we go, Pedrito. You see, they show up. Where they show up? At the VWAP. And they were hiding their sizes. But which is kind of okay because I think there was a big guy also, a big seller at 131.85. He get obliterated, but he left a mark for sure. And that's what I say. Like you see the big sizes, and you say, "Oh, it doesn't really matter." No, it does matter because look how now it comes below 138, 131.85. If you miss the short, go short at 131, and look at how people are front running at 83.
Right?
And I have to be a little bit responsible, so I'm gonna cash out just half of that and let the rest for the dream.
Money talk.
Here comes the money, money, money.
You see the dance?
Oh, me gusta. The washing machine.
Yeah. Load it, load it, load it, load it, load it. So there is as much people selling as there is as much people buying on AMD. Like that's something I captured last week because I say have relative volume, like high relative volume. So right now, what is needed here for it to be pushing back up is a bigger size than what is normally. Why? Because they are as bad selling. Look at that. That's just doubling everything. I'm in
like
blocking
it.
territory, but that's why I'm breaking even. And as I say, like, let's see what it really wants to do.
Wow, can't get over him.
Hims and hers. Ay, ay, ay. Those markets are insane, man. Insane.
Rocket Lab. I didn't do a sort by Arvo.
Yeah, now I did it, then like I see what you.
Who's over those? So, but wow. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. A little 2-second mute.
Yeah, for sure. So AMD. So I have two choices, and one of those choices is at 131.80, or just the VWAP as that guy did it there. I can add whatever I remove. No, but it's not doing it. It's going to target without me adding anything. Oh my goodness. Okay, the 15. I won't be picky. I'm just gonna take it. There is a buyer right there. I have to watch out for this one because this one is a critical point. So and yeah. I can use it as a ping pong. Uh, like what I mean by that, there we go, there we go, there we go, a bit more,
Okay.
a bit more, there we go.
Nice.
What I mean is that he's gonna push the price to 60,
Okay.
and at 60, or if I want to be very picky, it will be 85, 83. But if I am not that picky, it will be at 60 that I will be adding back. And like, let's see if we can get it in between, which will be yeah, I'm being very picky right there. I mean, if I get it, it's gonna be a full-size position. So I have an order to reload it at 85.
Okay.
That could be a free trade. But there are so many people doing the thing I'm doing right now in there that I don't think it's gonna work.
You don't think so?
No, because they are right there. They are between 60, 73, all those numbers. So I can carry on the last one, and if it works, it's okay. I would assume I know better than them. I'm gonna leave my price where it is. Yeah, no, it's like if they didn't see it. No, not because it's not knowledge. It's basically what I'm saying is I'm gonna assume that they didn't see what happened
Okay.
at 183, 131.83, and I just gonna leave my price there. Especially when the hidden order is the one that left the biggest print,
Okay.
because that's what happened there. The order wasn't there until it really got there, and he left a big print. I mean, like you see that it coincides. Like after I look at everything, it coincides with
That volume's
that
insane.
volume. Yeah, so.
There you go. 1680s on deck. What you gonna do there? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when I come for you?
Let's go. You're right there. You're right there. You gotta pick it up. You're right there. God, I'm glad I just sat back and watched it go. Didn't try to go in. Didn't try to friend run it. I am at peace. This is wonderful. We could trade from the pool, you know.
I'm okay with that, to be honest. No, for real. Like, I mean,
The pool traders.
in the future, that's something I will consider.
We're trading from the pool here.
Though I don't think you're gonna be able to be as focused. Like, I mean, yeah, it's like if you're on vacation, yes, but I'm pretty sure you won't be able to make as much money.
In the pool?
Uh huh.
I believe we'd make more.
That is where you take one road and I take the other. And that's okay.
Because hey, you're stressed out, you take a little lap around the pool, you come back.
The logic makes sense, to be honest. It's just, you know, there are things that maybe shouldn't be mixed. I'm not sure about that, but though I normally, when I respect myself on my rules, on my things, I normally enjoy trading. Like if I will be like a game, like this doesn't necessarily feel like a lot of work. Though when we get into the heat of the moment,
Oh,
then
fridge.
it's,
That's not the same.
like-
Yeah, agreed.
I was like 3 trades from hitting my maximum loss today, and I passed
And
from
that's fine. Fine.
yeah, but like but what happened is that I took a couple of trades and none of them work. Like so, yeah, but let's see if I can show them. Yeah, like this is a trade that didn't work. This is a trade that didn't work. This is a trade that didn't work, and in here, I reduced the size by a lot. Like I mean, I went like a quarter of a position only,
Okay.
and
That
but,
was.
but as I say
And you
said
didn't
last
add.
week, I didn't add because it looks like crap. But it doesn't worth it. It just doesn't worth to do that. So I mean, yes, I didn't lose anything, but that put some time for me to not take any other trade like with bigger size. PLTR, I missed that one. That was okay. And then AMD, the same thing. I tried, it didn't work. I tried, it didn't work. And now I am counter hypothesis. So I don't know, antithesis. I think it is.
Okay.
So because now I'm expecting it to not hold the 131, but normally it's too early for that to be true. That's why I am trying to reload it around here. Isn't smart to reload it. I don't think it is. Though it is the right thing to do. As I say, like I mean, when I was here, if I reached the 15 cents, I made more than $1 in that trade. And the risk
So
is
that's a really good.
ridiculous. Yeah, the risk is ridiculous to not to just say, "Oh, I am concerned about it getting me out." You know, it's I was already flat or green at that point, so why you just don't let it play? If Nvidia get to 145, I'm gonna short the crap out of it. No, 144.50, I see. 144.50.
Okay.
Like in AMD, I'm gonna play it a bit different, and that bit different. No, it's coming for me. It is coming for me. Okay, my guy, look at the tape. Look at the tape. You can get it. You can get it. I know the 32 was heavier, so but no, it doesn't want to print above 70. Yeah, the fact that it prints 70 is saying to me you can hold it. I discipline matter. Like I'm gonna hold it to the 80. I have an order to add the 131.82, and I want it to get me. I don't want to chase it.
Good job.
Or if I gonna add, because to be honest, the 60 is
Yeah,
a
you
good
could
price.
reduce.
The 60 is a good price to add, but I will reduce the size if I do that. Yeah. Yeah, now it's going without me, and it's okay. It's okay too. I can choose another one. Remember, if you choose another one and the other one is red, it's going to liquidate this one as well. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's just gonna hold. What is Tesla doing?
Apparently doing well.
We the robotaxi thing, yeah, man.
Mhm.
It's unacceptable that I miss those trades just to be holding Nvidia. But probably today's gonna be my last day holding Nvidia. I don't know. I'm running out of patience with that guy. And I see have trouble to go like today. I don't see where it's gonna go, but I don't think it's gonna go too high. Yeah, like look, Tesla have 200% relative volume.
Right?
Yeah, how did I didn't see that? No, I wouldn't trade it. Normally I don't trade Tesla. But I have to come back to trade it because we are doing a little bit better there. It's just yeah, it's just a matter of it's a different setup, a different stop loss, and like if I am actually planning to risk less than 15 cents in the future.
Okay.
If I am planning to do that, to go on Tesla and have to risk like $2-3, is not gonna be good for this time of my trading. So
Would you be able to do a for Tesla to raise a CT to trade as ETF?
in the daily,
Yeah.
as a day trade, oof,
Or hold it?
you should try that just for fun, because it's as bad to trade
Yeah.
as to trade the actual stock.
Oh,
So, but you should try that if you want, like a Tesla. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. It's
Yeah.
only $23,
yes, they are.
but it came from $20. But yeah,
Look how nice that is.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, probably will be healthy that you ignore my comment and you just try to trade it one day.
Woof. That was a good comment. Woof.
Who say that? It wasn't me.
You. You said woof.
Who say woof?
You. When I said, would you be able to?
Did I say woof?
Yeah, you said woof.
I said
You
woof.
want to try that? You can do it.
No, but I'm not being sarcastic. You just
said
I
woof.
think it's legitimately a good idea. It's just I never thought about it. And the volatility is gonna be as crazy as
Exactly.
it is on Tesla. Just with instead of $300 per share is tiny bit. Back to life. Back to reality.
Good job. I'm liking that it's holding the 1715.
Well, we remember how important that price was.
Ah, huge, right? 1680. Anchored
Like,
VWAP.
I think it's the only price I remember on that.
Right? Forever, right? We remember? So SPY was able to pull back to 597, so that was good. If it holds it as support, then the longs are still in play. Big pull on the RSI though, and 597 we did have good positions there, so what is it going to do there? Are we going to lose it? Definitely, there seems to be different two different Fed speakers that are considering pulling, reducing the interest rate, but that's not J-Paul.
But the only one
And
that
that's in July. Obviously, it's only J-Paul that matters.
exactly, they are just making comment, I guess. So let's take a little bit right there. As I said, that's a good. And yeah, I didn't add, so what can I say? That's what it is.
Oh, a lot of shirt taking off. Let me see about that.
I have an order way closer, a smaller order to add to my AMD.
Okay.
Let's see if I'm right or not. Like,
We need to watch.
why?
So, do you want to go mute 2 seconds?
Yeah. So I'm trying to get some shares for the short on the AMD, and I haven't been able to get any yet. So
I'm still long, so I was able to get back in my QUBT. We'll see what's going to happen there. I'm happy it's maintaining the 1715. I'm out of coffee.
this see, like that's the point. Like once they see the stock selling, they just keep. I watched the tape already, so I'm not concerned about this one. So
No? I like it. I'm breaking even as well, so playing.
what we are expecting, experiencing there on AMD is what was support now is gonna become resistance, and it's not good for the price because it's gonna keep going down, and like it's going down without much compassion pretty much right now. So there we go.
Let's go.
Okay, I got my shares and I'm breaking even because there was a 131.30 that was very relevant. So I actually won't take a loss on that. I don't want to take a loss on that. So I'm gonna move it a couple cents. If I am wrong, I don't want to pay for anything. So
Okay, so that's a nice. When we're looking at QUBT, it's a nice, really nice pop that we're experiencing from the 15. So I'm liking that. When we're looking at with that pop, that motivated people to jump into the long. We've got the tape is flipping. We've got good sizes to the offer. I'm liking that a lot, the way that it's looking. Right now we are looking at a big position at 1770, but we also have 44, so it could very well be that it will not go back up. But when we're looking at positions, 1788 was actually there, but the first pop, it did not change. It's still there. It still has a big position, and it's still building. So I'm expecting this on this push to go through the 1750 and get to the 1788. We will see if it's there. We are golden. We're going to the PCL. So I like this trade a lot. I'm talking a lot today.
that's good. So I'm out of AMD right now, and that's good. That was a little profit there. So
Let's go.
yeah.
Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Okay, yes. Holding the 740. I like it. 44's on deck. Okay, so 50. Let's go. Need to go through the 50. 35 cents in the money.
So I have an order to go short than BDA, and that probably is gonna be my last trade. If he doesn't get me there, it's okay. I don't think he's gonna get me there, but
Holy cannoli. It's gonna print 50 again. I like it. I like the fact as well that after the 50, we've got a position at the 70, then 71. So that could give it enough momentum to get to the 88 because we've got a position as well at 79. So there we go. What you gonna do? Oh, you're so close. You're so close. 50's on deck. Come on, man. No slow down.
so I gotta drop off a line. Sorry, on AMD here just to illustrate that. That's what I wanted to add at the beginning, and then I move it you remember that thing, and I did forgot this time. What I forgot, that when the order show up, even if they disappear, they are still relevant. And what I was saying is like, when I had the first order to add, I had it like the first was around here, but like the second order to add, I had it at 131.30, and that will put my average price around above the VWAP. But what I did was the opposite actually. Like I just wait for it to print below, and I kind of chased a little bit because I had my order at 131 because this is, in my opinion, this is gonna go below 131 soon, and I add there, but then my average price is kind of bad, so I didn't want to get blocked, and because I didn't want to get blocked, I just decided, hey, let me add there and get out prematurely. Like it didn't even hit my break even here. I got out way before, but that's the right thing to do sometimes, you know. And like Nvidia, I think I am wrong trying to get that price I want to get. Like I want to get 144.48 for Nvidia short, but at 144.00 it is having a lot of trouble. So do I really like what is going to happen? Probably if it goes 144.50 or 144.48, maybe that 144 is gonna be acting as a level of support. And that's what is funny there. I mean, look, AMD below the 131, and now we have to target even lower prices. But you have to be nimble. Don't chase the trades, and that's what I have done the best lately. Like this is just fantastic here. What I did right there, and it was kind of clear on the tape, though. I don't want to do too much of it, because sometimes when we do too much of that, we get into a too flippy mode. Like if this trade come back above 131 for good, like let's say a couple minutes, like it's not a short anymore, and then it's gonna go and take the 133. I'm gonna take it out. So Nvidia in the move right now. So is Nvidia gonna go there? It's having trouble at the 144.08, and probably heavy enough that it's no, it's not that heavy actually. They are okay there. I know what he's doing there. Like it's good. Like he seems to be getting rolled over. He didn't print it by the penny, so a short there worsted, but I want the short at the best, or I don't want it because, as I say, any trade that I take is gonna block me. So why does that trade make sense at 144.48? Because the relative volume of this is right now at 67. When it get there, if I see 80%, I need to not take the trade.
Okay.
If I still see below 70, I can take the trade. And it's just a relation between the size that is here and the volume that is actually going through. Like
Where's the volume?
right here.
Holy cannoli, yeah.
It's very low.
That's low, Arvo.
Exactly, and this guy here is selling 2,000 lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, my RVOL on QUBT is 180, 175, 180, so.
yeah, I see.
Not crazy, but IM's got the biggest one, but the move, oof. Oof.
AMD have this relative volume. The problem, look at that. Like, yeah, it's so. But hey, with time we get better at this. So that was just out for out. Like I mean, and I say this is not my break even. My break even was above here. I just say I don't want to risk even a penny of commissions because it's gonna block me. Anything I lose is gonna block me. So and like the trade I take, I have to be instant in the money. So, but yeah, like
Nice healthy P&L.
yeah, yeah. That's why I say like we will see that's gonna come more and more often. And yeah, so basically here, like the relative volume for AMD is quite high. So it was quite high when it was trying to go higher. It popped up, it did this here, and it was as high when it was selling. So like we see orders of 100 here, like let's say in the tape, probably we don't even see, like, yeah, like 130. He need to buy more than that for that to hold.
Okay.
He need to buy way more than that for it to hold. Why? Because the selling is heavy. I mean, of course, we never know how much he's really buying. Like that might be his initiation of the position. But when he get there, we will see how he get executed, and that's why I say the 31 is not holdable. Why? Because there was a bigger seller, actually with the same size that he have, at 131.00.
Okay. Can we?
Yeah, for sure. Let's take a little break. All right, we are back. So funny enough, I'm gonna go long AMD.
Why do you say funny enough?
I'll be back to you in a second.
Funny enough. It's back to that level, interesting level.
Yeah, just in a second. Let's see if I get filled. Come on. No. I'm gonna get it. There we go, we got it. So, long AMD. I was looking short somewhere else, now I'm looking long. Why?
Why? Demon,
Secret.
tell us.
It's a secret.
No secreto.
Yes, it's secretos. We keep a lot of secrets here.
It's the magic.
Hi, Papa.
So what's the tape saying that you're going long?
Right now, it's not saying much, so I am concerned. But if I am wrong on that trade, it's gonna be my last trade because it's gonna block me. Hopefully, I'm not wrong in there. Let's see.
Come on, let's get to 1788. Let's go, QUBT. Let's go. We want to go to 1788, and then we need to go to 1795, and then we need to go at 18. At 18, I'm gonna be honest with you, I might just be popping myself completely out if the tape doesn't change, because it seems to end around there, like the interest at 18, but now we've got some 1950, 1950, 20, 21. PCL, I think, is going to adhere that it's going to be a little bit strong. So we'll see. But come on now. Come on. You cannot just stall at 1750 there.
There is a big chance I can be wrong there, so just like if anybody's taking that trade, just watch out. Like I mean, yes, it meet my definition for that trade.
Okay?
But yeah, like if you hear me say, I say they have to buy more for them to be. They double their size. They actually triple their size. But the problem is like now I'm seeing even. I'm seeing okay sizes even below. So if this doesn't make a double bottom there, we're gonna be going lower by a little bit more.
Okay.
For sure, I won't be able to survive that because we are talking about $1 or below, and it makes so much sense that you get long $1 below. That yeah, I could be totally wrong. So, but hey. This will be the first time I do double flipping and works, like writing it up, writing it down,
You
then
did the
writing it up again.
dragon.
And like,
Hey,
but
it's a
that's what I mean. If it
dragon.
works, it's not working yet. Then
Hey.
it's okay. But that just put the whole trading lately. The only thing it put on my plate is that we don't have and we don't want to be looking at too many names. Just pick the one
That's a
that
really good point, right?
yeah, because like there is no way that I'm gonna have like for example what happened on Nvidia. Like I mean, I had an order to go short on Nvidia and I canceled it because like Nvidia might be alone, and like I mean, even if it's not alone, might be very rangy, and like you have to kind of pick your poison there. So like the fact that I am not reading the tape on Nvidia as much is saying maybe you won't get it, like you won't get it as precise as you cannot be precise if you are not reading the tape. That's what I'm trying to say here.
Exactly. And the volume's important as well, right? So, like for me, that's what I'm a little bit more concerned of is the volume profile is definitely going down. Though,
That's for what? That's for QBT?
yeah. We do have a higher volume. Since it hit the 1680, the volume is definitely to the buy, but we still have a lot of sellers. And 1750 is definitely it's turned out to be a resistance. So I'm looking forward to flipping that resistance to a support level and see how we can, because if it flips to support, we're going to 18. So I just need to be patient and survive that one. And we know my patience usually is not one of my strong suits when trading. But this morning it seemed to have worked out. I like the fact that the RSI did not bump below the level of 400. So OMG, I'm hungry. Yeah, this week I'll be making an ensalada greca.
Oh, nice.
See, somebody's been asking for it.
Haha. Yeah, if you see, the trade didn't work. And it's okay. As I said, like that 129 is looking attractive. And look at the size right now at 129.
Where?
It doubled again.
Holy smoke, yeah.
Actually, more than double. Quadruple. So I'm blocked for the day, but I have decent profit, so it's okay.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. So So, do I feel better about for how long I hold the trade? Let's see. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for
Yeah?
sure. I did better in the matter.
I love it.
So as AMD is a tape I kind of know. I'm just gonna keep watching the tape on AMD, and I'm gonna be happy with that. As I say, it's I have this trend line here. Like I mean, that's a short in my opinion, and though it did claim the level now, like I didn't have good size at that level. So like I mean, why it finished being a level, because it's the size he put it on right there. So if we look in the 15-minute chart, is that saying something else? Yeah, it's 130. Yeah, it's pretty much the previous top. So yeah, if you see, we were range around there, rangy around there, and like this first line here. So if you get the 129, is better, but there is no warranty that it's gonna offer the 120. Like right now, if I will be looking for trades, that 131, that 130.00 is as attractive to me. Did it shake me out? Yes, it shake me out. So I am debating in my thinking, like I am debating on my head if next time when I am at the in blocking territory, if I wanna take it just when the level get violent and then it get reclaimed, Though, as I say, like 129, we have a whole day yet, trading day. So if 129 is the best price right now that I can see. So there is no doubt about that. That's
Okay.
clear like the water there. That 129 is the best price. So bad that as an observation point, I'm just gonna delete all my lines. Delete all lines. Yeah, and I'm gonna put a line at 129. I'm expecting that to be respected by the penny.
Okay. Well, something that just came out in the news is that Iran has announced that they will be hitting military
Yeah.
targets today. U.S. military targets. That's a crazy.
Have you ever said
That's
that
crazy, right?
war that have been announced doesn't kill any soldier? Oh. Oh yeah, you did that to me. I'm gonna go and do that to you. Let's just run away.
Well, it would be knowing the country or the history a little bit of Iran. If you're going to be doing that kind of offensive on that country and just say, hey, you know what, we just did what we have to do, you don't need to retaliate, I think that's wishing upon a star in a serious, serious matter. I can't see. Them saying, yeah, sure. But hey, you never know. You never know.
Keep oil prices down. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
remember what happened with the OPEC in his last
Oy,
time.
jeez Louise. Through the roof.
So that thing going on right there on AMD,
Mm-hmm. In a consolidation mode.
yeah, it doesn't convince me of long. So I will be still looking short toward the 129, long from the 129. It's so bad that the 129 is getting front run from now. But a SPY is not looking like a long, so why would you actually be so secure about a long there?
Yeah, it did not make a higher high. It definitely did not make it to the 598.40 when we're looking at SPY. And now it's pulling back to the anchor view up. So we'll see what that's going to happen. We've got 596.40. That's a level that we've put a little earlier at the open, which now represents the VWAP. I'm breaking even. We'll see. Right now, QUBT has pulled back from the 1750. And it's at 1730, which is the 50 EMA. We'll see.
So I never got a shot of PLDR today,
Mm.
and I'm okay with like I didn't draw any line here, but like
A little bit choppy at the open, but
yeah, like yeah,
okay.
it's
So QUBT got me out. Glad I was breaking even there.
so let's see. AMD.
Okay, so SPY's pulling back to the VWAP through the VWAP. So 596.40 doesn't seem to do much. Okay, missile deployed and struck.
That's in the news?
Yep.
So we're gonna wrap it up, and like, I know you have been QUBT, so I'm gonna go through my trades first. So basically, I only trade 2 tickets today in both directions, AMD and NVIDIA.
Good job on the dragon.
So yeah, in NVIDIA it kind of didn't work at all. Like I mean, I went NVIDIA I am red in both directions, and in AMD I'm green in both directions. So this was a long, didn't work. This was another long, didn't work. So but the direction seems to be correct. It's just maybe I wasn't looking early enough or for long enough, because if you see, it got me out by the penny here, and then I never get it back, and it will be a decent trade. And then here I got short, and this was the one I got short with a quarter of a position, and then I got out here, small loss, but still a loss. Like it's yeah, not proud of it, I should say. Then I was offering 144, but 144.50, 144.48. Never offered that for real. Like in here, this was so bad that probably like next time, probably when I see that type of imbalance, like I'm pretty sure we can see this in the tape. This guy here, or this guy here, or this guy here, or this one here. So, but yeah,
Yeah, that would.
one
top
of
it.
them is gonna show up for sure. So I just it's a different play, because the reason why you will go short in their offers is because of the predominant size that is impossible to fill up unless something out of the equation happen. There is no way to fill up that order today. It's not that big. It's not like, it's just the volume is not there. So whatever. So Nvidia, as I say, smoky price action for me. Like that wasn't the best one. So then I took AMD, and in this one we did very good. And like here, just a little lack of patience here. Actually, this one was okay. This is a healthy shot, and that healthy shot just didn't work. But yeah, here I was like, this was the one that kind of tricked me, and when it tricked me, I decided to go out with some more profit. But like yeah, so basically I went. Let's see if we can zoom in a bit more. So the same thing on AMD at the beginning. I went long here, that didn't work. Then I went long again, that didn't work again. So those are 2 losses. So I got 3 losses on NVDA and 2 losses on Nvidia. And then I said, "Damn, nothing is working. What am I gonna do?" So in here, I start seeing like this is 131.50. So if you see, I went in with somebody from the tape for sure. So and then I went long, I partial, and here we are kind of hey, you know, cruise control. We have paid back everything that we lost, and we are actually keeping some profit in the last one. So out of those 3 triangles, 2 of them are partials, and the other is I short the 133. It was actually 133.04. That was my average price. So I short from here, and then the rest is just history. So if you see partial, 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 I hesitate to add in this one. That was 131.60, and I had an order at 131.82, and it never get me. So because I hesitate on that one, then it's like, it's okay. I didn't want to get the 160, so I didn't get it. So I partial again, then I add, and when I add here, that's adding. It's all against me because of what it is. Like, I mean, so whatever. So my average price was around here. I decided that I don't want to even pay commission for it, so I got out with some, maybe 1 hour or two, and yeah, then I let it go to the next station, and this was the next station here. Not because of the price. Remember, what makes the station is the size and the volume and all those things. So actually, the moving average, to me, that count as well. So in here, we basically went long. It did this weird move, and that's another observation point here. Like, what I have as an observation here, when I get that price, if it doesn't work right away, probably I want to be out way before. But it's a little bit contradicting here because I have to analyze it. Like, for example, here I was risking 15 cents as here, but here I say, if I am correct, the trade is so good that it makes no sense for me to be breaking even, or to be, so if I will be breaking even here, probably I will get stopped out here. So you have to make peace with your loss if it's out of the actual high, and just let it go. Like, I mean, your loss here, like a stop loss, is above the actual high, let it go. So, and that's why I say, like, here, like, I am fine. Like, I'm trying to blame myself for not being out in this section here and wait for it to go here. But yeah, I'm gonna answer myself right now because I got the answer, and that's okay, my guy. Like, I mean, the fact that you didn't get out here is totally okay. It's just that this time is the time that it didn't work. The time it will be working, you will be like 3-4 hours in the money compared to just 1 hour out. So I'm glad for that, as I say.
So you respect it.
Yeah, like, because like the trade here, it wasn't a chase. It, like, look at that entry. Like, I am right at the bottom, right at like here. So it trade there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and then it got me out.
So
yeah, so that's why I say the
you
trade.
didn't jump in willy-nilly.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly. So I'm like, now if I had another shot, I will be really trying to get that 129. But that 29 need to be front run it. If you don't front run it, that 29, probably you won't get it. So, and if it doesn't work, like if that 29 doesn't work, leave the stock quiet
Until
it claim it back. And once it claim it back, you really want to make sure that it's trading above the 129 before you really go long.
I like that.
So that 129 is what I call a one shot test. No more than one until it should work like that. So okay, so that's it for me. As I say, very good day. I'm gonna keep trying to like today. What did I practice? Well, last Friday I was just trading this section here, and I say, ooh, when I look at it, it doesn't look like, it looks like if I left a lot in the thing, in the money. So like today I exercise that, so, and I have the whole range.
I love it.
Like, I literally have the whole range of this up to now, so pretty much. So, well, no, it's not true, because in here I got out. Yeah, like I got more than 50%, so it's very good. And yeah, I'm gonna keep exercising that, and let's see where we go. Mary, what about you? I know you were all about QUBT.
Yeah. So what I did is I started out with QBTS,
QBTS.
So at the open, I went into QBTS. I saw it as a long. I went in at 1487, and then it got me out with the full loss at 1463. But look at what it did right after 1463. So it popped out. It would have been the 50 cents range, but then it consolidated. So the way that I trade and my patience level, I would have gotten in and out smoked right there. Like for sure, I would have gotten smoked, saying, "Oh yeah, it's gonna go, it's gonna go." So I switched right there. I said, "Okay, walk it out." So I went to QUBT after that. So I went in at QUBT, which was great, 1598. I was able to take a partial at 1635, broke even, got me out. Then I went back in at actually a better price, 1591. Here, added right away, took my first partial at 1640. Added on the pullback of 1628, another partial at 1662, added on the pullback of 1650, took another partial again at all the levels that I took the partials at 1680, then I took another partial at 17, added back at 1689, took another partial again at 1718, added immediately to that one. There was no pulling back. I took a double partial at 1750 and took out my position completely at 1770.
Very nice.
So that was a great trade, very happy. Now I took a second trade that I broke even after. So I've been trying to go back in, but breaking even. Right now it's still at the 17. It's moving quite slow. The R-vol is still high at 161, but there seems to be a consolidation there at 17. We still have a healthy tape, but it seems to be lost some velocity a little bit. We've seen that the RSI has pulled back down. So it could be it for me for the day. Could be holding. I could be doing a sim hold for QUBT. But since I'm not there tomorrow and on Wednesday because of health concerns, little test that I got to do, and wedding anniversary, that, you know, to hold, it could be a little bit dangerous to hold for 3 days. What do you think?
If it's in your sim,
Why not?
that's good to,
It's practicing,
to
right? Absolutely.
Yeah. So cool. So you have been doing very good too.
Yep.
So that's very nice. And yeah. Anything else or
That's it for me.
okay? So yeah. So yeah.
So if you see me tomorrow, it's a surprise, but you should be seeing me for Thursday.
Nice. Yeah, you are the boss. I didn't put any pressure on. No. So yeah, that's everything for today. Good days for both of us, and if you like what you see, feel free to like and subscribe. We are here every day from 9 a.m. to 11:30. Today we were a little bit late because we have taking care of my daughter, and like we have a couple of things to do. So, but yeah, yeah, that's everything, and we're gonna be here tomorrow. See you then. Bye.